I say it's the most beautiful day today. The sea is calm in front of me and the sun is so bright that I'm sitting with the window frame shadow on my face because it's taking my eyes out. So this is another Ascended Masters reading. This will be the 6th. I think there's a message because I'm getting an ear-ringing download right now as I start this. So, Isis is here. Liz Taylor, Kyle Gray. I'm quite sure she was a little bit darker skinned than this. So, Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, vision and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. So, let's go to the Sufi wisdom. Actually, they want me to go immediately to the cards I'm least comfortable reading. These little tiny Egyptian hieroglyphics. So, Isis, challenge me. Challenge me. Give me some cards. And you really, Isis, please help me to read your message. So we've got 5. So let me just look for a moment at what's going on. So we begin with card 9, divine number. Now, this card with the 2 dogs and the 2 pyramids and the black and the white and the yin and the yang and the moon pushing through the clouds is talking about gateways. It's talking about your dreams and your visions can only be manifested if you maintain, your dreams and your visions can only be brought towards you if you understand that all magical manifestations are gifts. It's not that we as people can just manifest anything we want, okay? We can't just have the things that we desire because that's what happens in your soul pot. This is a linear time frame. You have to show an ability to manifest things that you will do good with. This is that thing of the age of Pisces had a different sense of how you manifest things, and it was selfish. And now we're moving to a time frame, a linear moment of cosmic alignment, where manifestation has to be for a greater good. You have to be doing these things for the good of others, not just yourself. So you have to keep an eye on what you wish to manifest. It's okay. So Isis is kind of behaving. Sorry, Isis. Isis is sitting guarding all manifestation. The archetype energy of Isis is here. She's looking at the gateway. She's looking at the portals. She will not let you in. She will not let you to complete if you are depleted in your desires, if your heart and your sacral are not aligned. Now, the reason we're talking about alignment is because this card of family is actually, it's been misread for a long time, this hieroglyphic, because we put our Christian values onto things, or our whichever religion, but we put on, the West had a tendency, is what I mean, to put on a kind of Christian morality on the images they saw. You know, the ancient culture of Egypt was nothing like the culture we have or live in today. This card of family is about being in balance with your masculine and feminine, the adult masculine and feminine energies that are within us, and not creating a family, a child, because if it was a family, it would have more than one child. This is about returning you to the original frequency that you were conceived with. I know this turns up a lot at the moment, but this is that divine blueprint is really essential for all people in our journey forwards. So it's a card of frequency. So music, sound is the key to this. It doesn't mean you need to be a musician. It's about understanding that you are a vibration. We're all a vibration. And if we wish to be passing through the gates to manifest things that we desire, we have to be able to understand and appreciate and return ourselves to a better original frequency. Now, I always talk about original frequency at the moment, but it's original frequency plus, because there's so many parts to your divine blueprint that were never awake that are going to come on board. So you've got to find your, you've got to find your original frequency, and that will allow you to birth the new additional frequencies that start to rotate around your DNA and then inside your body, inside every cell, and manifest into your auric field. And then we have the card of the scarab beetle. This is the card of magical manifestation success, the completion. So the magic is still there. Isis is here to help us manifest the magic, but the magic is working differently. So Isis, that's too soon, please, on your Sufi cards. Talk to me, please. Share with others. How do we go about this return to frequency, this magic manifesting? Please give some other guidelines. Please give some other guidelines. Please give some other guidelines for us. Thank you. Okay, I thought that was 2 cards, but it's actually 1. So, magical manifestation. 2 cards, silencing the mind. Let silence guide you to your inner peace. So, this is talking about how the energy of magic is connected to earth. Because most things that we want to manifest have to pass through our energy frequencies, and our energy frequencies are woven into our molecules. And silencing the mind is about silencing your ego. And this is a real theme at the moment. We're really all trying to do work to silence our ego. And this energy comes through when you place your energy into the earth, all of your energy. You've got to lock in, and I am going to be doing a video on grounding, breath. And I will try and do meditation, because I've been asked over and over again, and I just need to have time to do that for everyone. So celebrate life is the next card. Make your life a celebration. And this is beautiful kind of lime greens and chocolate browns. There's a sweetness to this card. it's not a nostalgia. I'm getting the energy of nostalgia, but nostalgia is not an energy that we need to be going down. Nostalgia is a very blocking energy. You need to celebrate not achievements, not things you've done in the past. You know, I've had lots of experiences in my life, and I don't really think about them. They're past. What I always think about is what's coming, the next thing. I'm being told to ring the bowl because I didn't ring it. It's actually ringing to the sound of my voice as I'm speaking to you. So, ears, if you don't like it. So the energy of the bells is, it's about your ego, our ego, my ego, your ego, the ego. It's about how the ego wants what it wants. The ego sees, it sees things that we hold as true to ourselves, and the ego is what is blocking and guarding us from moving forwards. And Isis is staring back and she's saying, you don't get in here to my new magical manifestation with an ego. You can't enter. You have to change your frequency to bring about the magic that you're after. So I think we'll have another message from the same deck. Celebrating life. Bring your frequency towards you to make a better future, to make dreams and visions your goal, the forwardness of this. So I'm taking one more card. Make friends. Friendship is the alchemy of success. Now, you see, this card's been out recently and it's beautiful. It's an Aquafarian energy. But actually, it is about making friends, reaching out to people. But actually, the energy I'm getting from this card today is to make friends with you, your higher self, your guides, your spirit team, your ancestors. Make friends with all of the energies around to support you. But most of all, make friends with you. Because currently the sacral has a big hole in it. They're pulled out the sacral and they're floating it around our auric fields because they want to take out the self-loathing that belongs in the past, in the age of Pisces. And they want us to fill that with self-love. And part of that self-love is to make friends with yourself. If you don't love yourself, you're actually criticizing Source. You're criticizing Isis. You know, you're criticizing the energies of the divine that you are asking assistance from, and you're showing them no gratitude by not loving you. So you have to find a way to become friendly with you and your higher self, your body, your characteristics, your personality. And if there are things within that that you don't like, then you have to work on them and remove them. You have to do the shadow work to remove them. So this is how magic is moving forwards. So what cards are we going to next, please? Isis. Shamanics. I've got them in my hand. They're not feeling like they're coming to me. So, double Anna Stark. Manifestation is on the bottom. and freedom. Actually, 55 manifestation, 5 dongs on the bell. So please, Isis, some more information on keeping our dreams and manifesting magic. So, we have the card of medicine. I never want to show this card because of all the cards, there's such beautiful imagery in this deck. I always find the drawing on this card just not nice. I don't like looking at this card particularly, but the card is about medicine, and there is a geometric patterning across the higher heart because we're having to reprogram this. The medicine to heal yourself, doing the shadow work, is to go inside the earth. Inside the earth, we keep talking about this. You've got to put your raw feminine energy in there. That's your ego holding the world open. Go in, burn through your ego and go past your ego right into the core of the earth. Don't allow your ego, your mind, your beliefs, the things that are set in your head, do not allow them to interrupt your journey into the crystalline grid. Okay? Push past, burn off the ego, and that will connect you to the tree of life energy. The tree of life energy, after all, is a frequency that is emanating from the planet. A wonderful electromagnetic frequency that dances all the way out in geometric forms, all the way through the cosmos. And the cosmos sends energy through, and these energies weave together to create wonder, splendor, magnificence, all these kind of things within us, the energy of flow. And it is about flowing, this journey. So the bell is still resonating to my voice, the bowl, telling me that magic is about manifesting through sound, through frequency. It's not just about saying, I wish for, I conjure. It's about your entire being holding a resonant frequency. So, there must be, I know you want those, but you want those, I'm going to do these next. So this is the Colette Baron-Reid Animal Spirits. Isis, what messages do you have? This one up the wrong way, which I'm just going to pull out and return to its correct. Isis, what messages do you have from the animals, please? What messages do you have from the animals? It's very quiet, but that usually means a goodie's coming. There comes one. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Squirrel's a really interesting spirit. Squirrel is you holding on to your current acorn. Now, acorns are a symbol of growth, and it's saying to you, do you want to just keep sitting holding your acorn, or do you want to connect to the grander acorns inside the earth field of true growth? Because if you want to manifest magic, you need to make things more spectacular energetically. And so you need to connect into the earth, to connect with the earth's Yggdrasil tree of life energy. So please, can we have another message from the animal spirits, please? Another message from the animal spirits, please. Another message from the animal spirits, please. And okay. So we had first of all pig spirit, and pig spirit is use your mind wisely. But pig spirit has fallen on the cards of blockage. Just saying to you, we're not using our minds wisely currently. Because we're not engaging in new thoughts, new frequencies, we're causing a blockage to ourselves. And just in the Chinese horoscope terms, pig spirit was last year's animal energy. So it's gone and it won't be back for 12 years. So using your mind wisely now is the way forwards, and you've got to connect to new energies. I know it's year of the rat now. But so find a new way, overcome any obstacles, which is rhino spirit. This is about how the obstacles are actually in your personality. That's really interesting. The obstacles that you need to overcome are in your personality. They are part of your ego. That silencing of the mind, celebrating life and making friends with yourself is the main obstacle to you moving forwards to Isis manifestation. And then you have freedom is yours, horse spirit. So horse spirit, there's a wonderful sense of humbleness. It's about not controlling. So this is 33. This is the 3D world that we live in. In order to have freedom in the 3D world, we have to have humbleness through lack of ego. You have to you can set intentions for a manifestation, and then you literally have to let them go. If you remain in this frequency of need or lack or poverty, then you're creating that resistance. Your ego is saying, I lack because I don't trust. Whereas if you let go of all of these things, you get that freedom to flow. So we're going to end with a message from the shamanic deck. So, the council and the spiral. It's interesting that the council are on the bottom, because the council came into that message a while back about magic. And the bell's still ringing to the sound of my frequency, the bowl. They came down as a message to say that the rules of magic had changed. Manifestation has changed to Age of Aquarius magic, and people telling you how you can manifest things need to update their modalities. You know, it's no good jumping on the bandwagon of a book written 20 years ago, because it's not that energy anymore. So move forwards, burn away the ego, and look for manifestation for the greater good of all. So what do we have as the final messages, please? Or message, since there's only one card. I'm just pulling that one out. It turned up, and I don't usually, but I'm being told to just read it to you, because it references the beginning. It's the sweat lodge. It's about purifying. It's about going through a gateway towards your manifestation. Isis won't let you in if you don't put in the work. So, we have the card 12. All the while your ego exists, your manifestation will be hindered by coyote spirit. Coyote spirit is divine detours. It's like everyone is being given this sense that you only get to have your manifestations now once your ego has been removed. Your ego has to be burnt away. It's the only way to move forwards. 1210 is a number that I'm hearing. So we have the earth. You've got to become friends with the earth. Okay, make friends with you, make friends with the earth. burn off your ego, and you will bring the earth energy forwards, and the earth energy will bring you the abundances that you seek. Because we end the message with corn. Corn is to be in the heavenly existence of the 5D reality. This is nature in its abundance, nature feeding us, the world creating food, creating sustenance, creating all that we need in our life. All that we need in our life. So it's about the ego. You've got to burn off your ego. It's like there's the ego is the trauma, the blockage. One last message, please. Wombat spirit, be at home. Be at home, 68. Be at home with you. Be at home with the earth. Be at home. See the earth as your home. Oh, okay. So the last part of this message is to starseeds. You will not manifest a spaceship coming down to take you home. You chose a mission here on Earth. It's this message again and again, but they obviously want you to hear this message over and over again because you're not obeying it. So, or be taking heed of it. Obeying is the wrong word. So be at home with you, be at home with the earth, be at home with your space in the current. You've got so many future lives coming. It's about making friends with your current life. Celebrate life. Celebrate life, make friends, and be at home in that life. Be at home in you. Be at home in your dreams. Be at home in your visions. So, that's the message from Isis. If you've got things you want to draw towards you in life, you've got to shed your ego and you've got to accept the flow that the universe wants to give you. Trust the flow. Okay? Silence your ego. It's a lovely message, but I'm sure one that many people won't want to hear. Anyway, wassail.